Right guys, hope you're all doing well. In this video we're going to be doing a setup tour for the first video of 2024. As usual, if you do enjoy this video, do me a massive favour, leave a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel. And on that note, roll the new 2024 intro. Enjoy. So, here we have it. As you walk into my room, this is it. This is where I sleep, where I watch TV, where I play my PlayStation, used to play Xbox before I sold it. I edit my videos, record my videos, everything goes on in here. And to be honest, the space I've got, for me, is perfect. But yeah, let's start off. I mean, on the left, as you walk in, you've got my wardrobes. I suppose the cool thing about these wardrobes is it keeps my room clean. I just throw all my empty boxes up on the top shelf. Obviously the rest of it's clothes, boring. But on the bottom drawer of my wardrobe, this is where I keep all my camera gear, so my tripods, my mic, my lighting, all that kind of stuff. It's a bit messy, to be honest. It's really useful. Once I finish a shoot, I can just easily put it back into the drawer. I have bought quite a lot of camera gear in the past year. Not expensive stuff, but just things that will help me out a lot. Anyway, swiftly moving onwards. As you can probably see, we've got two massive poles around the corner of the room. These are my brand new Govee floor lamps. There are two versions. You can get the Lyra Pro one, I think it's called, which is like a stand and it's a bit brighter. But these ones I've got here are just the standard one. They're about £60 on sale. This is what I mean by just having a lighting setup that not only looks cool in my room when I'm not filming, but also can be used as a lighting setup. So as you can see here, that light behind me, that's one of the Govee floor lamps. This blue light here, that's going in the background, this is a Govee floor lamp. I don't want to turn the camera because it'll go off frame then, but it's here off frame. And if you're wanting some good lighting, but you don't really have the space for cool tube lights, these are a really good option. And as you can see, it creates a really good rim light for lighting you up. And overall, for a starter setup, these are awesome. Because worst case scenario, if you decide you don't even like filmmaking, you've still got a cool lamp, you know what I mean? So you're not spending tons of money on things that you might not use. Anyway, moving on to the right, on the wall, you can see 3 movie posters. Now, back in college, I used to do a lot of graphic design. I still do it all the time, especially like making thumbnails and digital art and things like that. But these are my 3 favourite movie posters that I did back in college for my coursework. So yeah, those 3 posters I've got on the wall. On the bedside table, this is my favourite thing. In the room in total, I've got 3 of these Anker MagSafe charging stands. They're not the heaviest thing in the world, so they do slide around a bit. So you know what? I got some adhesive and I just put them down on the desk. And yeah, they don't move now. But that's pretty cool because it means I can charge my AirPods and charge my phone. And I've got one on the other side as well, which is pretty cool. Now, as you can see moving around the room, here is my PS5 Slim and a very large Xbox. Nah, it's just an Xbox mini fridge. I got that for Christmas this year, so it's a new addition to the room, but it is pretty cool. Now, we will come back to the main setup here. This is kind of the centerpiece of the room, but we'll come back to that. Next thing I want to go over is my desk setup, because I tell you what, I like this, but it's got some room for improvement this year. Now, recently, as you can see here, I've basically just got 2 IKEA drawers with a worktop on top of it. This is worse for wear, definitely showing its age. So what I've done is I went to IKEA the other day and I ordered a new worktop. Awesome, I can't wait. It's going to be bigger, it's pretty cool. But that's coming in like a month's time. It has to get custom made. I'm going to come back to that desk in a minute. I've also got the Arctis 7P Plus wireless headset here. It's really cool. I like this headset a lot. It looks awesome. Overall, not bad. We've got a little mini Funko Pop Mandalorian, which is kind of cool. And then on the desk here, if you're from the UK, you've probably heard of CEX. Now, this is where I got my keyboard from. Now, what a deal I got on this. It was the MX Craft keyboard. I paid 50 quid for it, and it was practically brand new. Now, moving to the right, I do have the MX Master 3 for Mac. Now, I got this on a clearance deal. I only paid 27 quid for it. Absolute steal. Really, really good mouse. I like it a lot. Now, what's this underneath, you're asking? I was messing around with a little bit of merch design, so I made this design. It's pretty cool. I like it. I will leave a link down below to everything that you can still buy in this video. I will leave a link down below, but specifically for this mouse mat, I will leave it at the top of the description. If you want to support the channel and you like the design of it, go pick it up. The link is down below. But yeah, the centerpiece of this desk setup is the 42-inch LG C2 OLED. What a TV this is. If you don't mind the size and you're happy with a bigger screen, this is the best picture quality you're going to get. This TV cost me around £750 back in March this year, and I have absolutely no regrets. Genuinely, the best picture quality I've ever seen on a TV. Apart from the LG G3, I've seen that and that's better. In terms of like this compared to monitors, there's not really any monitors that can outbeat this in terms of raw picture quality, especially at this price range. Not only it's good for video editing, photo editing, that kind of thing, playing games with PS5. I've got it hooked up all the way to this TV. It's awesome, looks incredible. Absolutely love it. With 120Hz, 4K, it's more than what you need for PS5. And also, this TV is hooked up to my MacBook as well. The MacBook is just under the bigger TV here inside the setup, and it's just wired up around to the TV. This MacBook here is my M1 Max, 64GB of RAM, 1TB of storage, 14-inch by the way, space grey. Now, funny story of how I got this, yet again goes back to CEX. So what I did is on their website there was a C grade, which is like their lower end quality for second-hand products. This laptop, M1 Max, 64GB, 1TB of storage, for only £1,900. £1,900. That is cheaper than buying a base model brand new MacBook. And when I got it, I was surprised because it's C grade. You expect it to be scratched up, dented left, right, and centre. No, there was a slight chip on the left hand side of the laptop, and that's on like the palm rest area. And to say I hardly ever use this thing as a laptop, it's awesome. Now it did come with 91% battery health, which is questionable, but to be honest, I never really use the battery. I'm always just plugged into wire, and it's still a 91% after like 6 months of usage. So whoever had it last had absolutely battered it. But personally, I look after it, so it's alright now. And for the price I paid, you can't complain. To say this laptop brand new was like £6,000. But yeah, this is my desk setup right now. In 2024, I've got some massive plans. Now, I recently came across the fact that you can buy 2 HomePods and connect them to an Apple TV, and then use them through HDMI ARC and create an awesome sound system for your TV. On my desk setup, I don't want a massive soundbar. I don't want huge studio speakers. My plan is I'm going to get 2 second-hand OG HomePods for about 200 quid for a pair. Then I'm going to wall mount them, and I'm going to connect them up to an Apple TV, and then connect it through HDMI ARC. That's going to create a sound system for all my things on this TV. It's going to sound incredible. But what my plan is for this year, as I told you, I'm getting this new desk. I'm hoping that I can get that desk on wheels, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wall mount everything behind it. So the LG C2 is going to be on the wall. The 2 HomePods are going to be wall mounted as well on a little stand on the wall. And then everything else, the desk is going to be empty. It's just going to have a keyboard and mouse on the desk. What this is going to allow me to do is hopefully later on in the year of 2024, if this works out well, I'll be able to just pull my desk out, have it horizontally around here, and just pull it out when it's on wheels, and then I can use it to sit and record unboxings and top-down shots and face headshots with it sat at a desk, which I really want to do. I just like the look of being sat at a desk while speaking to you. I just like how it looks, because overall that's going to allow for some awesome content. Like I said, in this room it's not massive, so I don't have space for a separate desk just for unboxings and top-down shots. My idea is that if I can just pull this desk out, have the camera and me in the foreground with a nice backdrop of the wardrobes and things like that with lighting, it's going to look awesome with a desk in front as well, and allow me to do top-down shots, product shots much easier. I can't wait. It's going to make it look awesome. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's move on to the centerpiece of the room. At the end of my bed, this is the LG 65-inch WX wallpaper OLED TV. This might be the most beautiful TV in terms of design you've probably ever seen. It is 3.8mm thick, and it connects to the wall literally by magnets. You drill a flat metal plate into the wall, and the TV just connects to the wall with magnets. It's incredible. And then everything from the TV just goes down in one white wire down into the soundbar, and then you plug all your HDMI connections into the soundbar, power into the soundbar, everything like that. So it makes an ultra clean setup. I love it. This thing back in 2020, I think it was, retailed for £4,000, which is ridiculous. Honestly, the best purchase I've made. Absolutely love it. And then hooked up to this TV, I do have the Apple TV 4K 2nd generation. That's it. I used to have an Xbox hooked up to it for a little while. I had a second PS5, but I've got terrible eyesight, so I physically can't sit in bed and play games on the TV. It just doesn't work. I can't really see it because you need to focus a lot more. When I'm watching films, TV, you don't need to see as much detail. So when I'm sat in bed watching the OLED, it's absolutely incredible. But yeah, if you physically could get your hands on one of these, I would recommend getting one, but they're out of stock everywhere and they're discontinued now. LG did completely discontinue their LG wallpaper range and completely replaced it with the LG G series, which they're still much better now, but you know, it's a shame that they're not ultra thin anymore. I need a drink. Give me 2 moments. Let me get a drink out of the fridge. What have I got here? Barista Coffee Co. That is 59p from Home Bargains. This can't be nice. Back to what I was saying. Under the desk, I've got the M1 Max MacBook Pro just living there. it scares me having the MacBook on my desk where I work, because sometimes I might have a drink with me. I don't want to have that on the desk and then we just spill the drink. That's one fear I've got with laptops. So yeah, for my own safety, the MacBook lives under the TV. Next to that lives my PlayStation Portal. Now that lives in its nice little carry case until I want to use it so it doesn't get any dust on it. Nice, love it a lot. Next to that, you've got my Google Nest Mini. Now I only got it second hand for 10 quid because literally the only reason I wanted it is to turn my lights on and turn them off again. I don't use it for music, anything like that. Hopefully, if this works out well, my HomePods are going to be for the music next year. But for now, yeah, literally it's just for turning the lights on and off. And then I do have a Switch OLED there. It's not actually mine yet. That's what I bought for my girlfriend last year. But it sort of just lives here and then she uses it on the big TV when she comes over. But yeah, on that note, that's literally it. This is where I record. It's not the coolest setup in the world, I'll be honest with you. Let me know down below what you think and anything you'd add to it, what you don't like. If you don't like anything in this setup, tell me why. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a massive favour. Leave a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel. And on that note, I will see you next time. Goodbye.